So long story short, on my channel, I do a lot of prep videos and I make sure I emphasize certain things in certain ways to get around things and work with stuff that you have. Because I was always the type of person that would take something somebody would throw away and then turn it into something useful. And I give you an example here. What I've been using on the daily is these soda can or tin can alcohol stoves. And these have been a lifesaver. You get some isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol, you pour it in here and light it up and this becomes an instant stove. You could put something like this in your pocket and you could carry it with you. Now it's important to always have hot water, especially if you're going to be displaced or homeless, because you got to keep your body temperature up. And if you got like a small pot or a container or something, bottle of water, and you have that alcohol stove, you can heat up water for washing. You can heat up water to cook. And I'll give you an example. Instant stuff always comes in handy. Instant coffee, instant cocoa, cup of noodles. You want stuff that will pair well with hot water and that will be quick and easy to make. You don't need a lot of stuff that you have to prepare, especially if all you have is what's on you. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Make sure you have a good book bag. Make sure you have blankets. Make sure you have thermals. I think, yeah, under this, I have my thermals. And this keeps you extra warm. And you can get thermals that's rated for 0-degree weather. Make sure you have good hats. I have a scarf on right here. But the point of what I'm saying is when you're displaced, you're going to only have what you have on you. So to give you an example, when you have a fire, whether it spreads through your whole house or whatever, there is nothing there normal. When I came in after the fire, there was water everywhere, sheetrock and puddles of mud everywhere. When I checked in my garage, and I might show some pictures so you can see, it was destruction. All the investments, you're going to witness things that you might have used in your life. You're going to have memories of stuff and they're going to be all gone. I don't care what you think you may see, but it's going to hit you in a different way emotionally. So be prepared for that. So if you're in a disaster or anything like that, you only have what is on you, on your person. So a good book bag, warm clothes, blankets, these are stuff you actually need in any case scenario. So I want to go back to the insurance thing again. Basically, the insurance you may pay into the insurance, so they got to find fault first, and if the insurance is going to pay out, and then it might be months for them to cut you a check or send it to the repair company. So you got to keep in mind that might be 2 or 3 months that you will be homeless. And so I used to watch a lot of videos about van life and people who would deck out their vans and Sprinter vans. And I'm still going to get one and build one. I always wanted one where it's everything that you need there. And I wish I had something like that, a camper or a remote place where I had already set up just in case of an emergency. You know, something that has your water, a place where you could take a shower, a place where you already have food there. But I had no place of that. And that's where Red Cross came in. And I'll show you some of the stuff that they gave me over here. They made sure I had toiletries. And I'll pull this. They made sure that I had toiletries, and this blanket is really nice wool. It might be synthetic wool, real wool, I don't know. But this blanket was definitely warm. They give you like a little care package with tissues, like toothpaste, toothbrushes, and I'll show you that. Toothbrush, soap, body soaps, lotion, all the stuff you basically need to keep yourself clean and sanitized. And I'm going to talk about blankets in a second in detail. But Red Cross shouts out to you guys because you really make people feel comfortable. The people that were there interviewed me and basically comforted me and made me, it helped me through the situation. So first things first, I'll end this segment, and it's probably going to be split up into multiple videos, that when you're displaced, I don't care about insurance, whether you have insurance or don't, whether you pay into it or not. You will be homeless for months on end, or if you are able to stay in your home, it's not going to be the same, because whatever tragedy, whether it's a fire, a storm, earthquake, whatever it may be, has damaged your home, so you cannot come back. So if your whole home is destroyed, guess what? You might not be able to come back home for a year or two. And there was a comment in the comment section, and shouts out to you, understood what it is to lose a whole home. And he made a good point, that is, you have to laugh in certain situations like this. In my situation, I have to pay out of pocket, and my insurance is null and void, and there is no insurance coming to pay. So I'm paying totally 100% out of pocket. So with that being said, I'm going to end this first segment with, when you are displaced, whether you have insurance or not, you want to make sure that you have a bug out bag or something on your person that has everything that you need, whether you're displaced for a few months, a few weeks, or even possibly a year. All right, so we're going to end it here. I'm going to pick it up on video 2.